For another very dated Simpsons reference, everything is coming up Millhouse. Except for getting stuck right there. Oh, I forgot to actually put my foul feet in. I should probably do that because right now, if I were to... Hold on, let me... Alright, so right now, if I were to try and hit my foul feet because I haven't set my inventory up correctly, what will happen when I kill Morgott is I'm going to drop all my runes and then die. So we should fix that. Like so. Stop right here, get our stamina back, and drink our potion. Which that's the other nice thing about drinking it right there is you burn through your stamina sprinting when the other guy is aggro. So if you just stop to drink right there, you save like a couple of seconds on the stamina bar refill to sprint through this. So it's not just like completely dead time. Attack there where I thought he would. I'm dead. I was talking an attack twice. You can never do 2 full charge attacks. You can either do 2 uncharged, or, and that might even be close, or 1 fully charged. You cannot do what I just did. Well, you can do it, but what I just did is what will happen to you too if you do. Where you will just die to silly reasons that are completely avoidable. And have to chase your runes down in the room, or you just ignore them. That's 1. 2. Almost got stomped. I thought it was something else. That might be 3, but I'm not positive. I'm going to play it safe. Okay. We get the crit. We do. So 1 hit should kill him, I believe. Alright. I mean, second try is not bad. I'm still waiting for the time that I fall off of this tree branch. Is today the day? It is not. That is 1 death that I know is going to happen on a good pace someday, and it's not happened yet. So anytime I'm on a decent pace here, I'm starting to get super nervous. So 5 minutes to get through Morgott. This is a potential PB pace. Said I have to use 1 rune on this route, so we will use 1. Okay, those are maxed out. Get our levels. Alright, I'm not gonna stop to fix that. This pace is too good. Well, I'm only at 52 rather than 54, though. That's weird. Get this all set up. Drink our potion. And try to not mess up. Very hard for me to do, but I believe in myself sometimes. As hard as that is to believe. Missed it. It's fine though. have to do a heavy, not... I should not have done that there. Well, yeah, so as you can see, our PB pace here is 103. So we are about to beat our PB pace here by multiple minutes. Almost a pre-1 hour for Morgott dying. I don't think I've ever done that. I think like 102 has been my best. Well, it was actually pre-1, like under 1 hour for Morgott, but I timed the medallion.
And guide.
Yeah, as you can see there, that did end up being gold. So, not bad. We are on a fantastic pace to mess up Fire Giant. Or better yet, this could be a PB pace to lose a run to Gideon. Maybe that should be like a whole new category. I'm not doing the quicker one, by the way. I just didn't feel confident in where the thing was attacking. But yeah, what if that was a whole new category where the goal is to get to Gideon and then die to him as quickly as you can? It is morning, right? So no Knights Cavalry, nothing bad that can happen here, aside from maybe my computer crashing, my stream crashing, getting trolled on the elevator by one of these guys who like stagger locks me, maybe 2 of them on the elevator. What else could go wrong here? I can go for the Exalted Flesh and die to bad luck. We can also do... Ooh, I know how we can die here and mess up. So do you remember that time I was on PB pace? Got into the mountaintops. There's the jump with all the poison vials and stuff, and I missed the jump. That was a way we could mess up. There was also that time that I went on the invisible bridge and fell without grabbing any safety site of grace. I could do that. I could fall off of this elevator. That'd be another way. I probably could have eaten a second rune there, but why? Like, I can just sell them all and, like, lose no time, really. I lose fractions of a second selling them. Maybe a couple seconds, because my menuing is not fast. Yet. I do think I can actually get fast menuing at some point, but it's not one of those things that I've really put too much focus in. Alright, how else could I mess up? I know, I've got a good one. So, a good way I can mess up is I go spend all of my runes on level ups before I remember to upgrade my weapon. That's one of the ones I did in practice on Sunday, where I messed that up, and then I had to go, like, just be like, okay, this run's dead, we're gonna go farm some stuff for XP to level our weapon. I can do that. I know a lot of times I don't have too much confidence in my skills, but I am pretty confident that I can mess that up. Alright. Let's go through here. I'm sure everyone is thrilled that ads are not playing during this run like they did last time, because now you get this very amazing mountaintop run. Fun fact, on a good boss pace where I first try every single boss, it takes longer to go through Margit through Morgott than it does to do this run to Fire Giant. I'm sorry, the run to Fire Giant takes longer than Margit through Morgott. Sounds strange, but it's very true. So if I do all of them first try, I think it only takes like 11.5 minutes. And this takes 12. Another fun fact, I think the world record run goes Fire Giant through Elden Beast faster than it goes Morgott to Fire Giant through this run. There's also, I believe the competitive randomizer stuff also puts like a NPC or a teleporter or something that you can use to like bypass the whole mountaintops area. Like they're just like, yeah, there's no value in making people run this for any sort of racing. Even the like, I think the the leagues where you have to race doing hitless. I think that even they're just like, hey, you can just skip this. No one cares. Which is absolutely insane to me. I'm trying a different jump right here. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out... Oh, that didn't work. I'm trying to figure out an angle where I can just run down this on torrent. I know there is one, but I can't seem to figure it out. So, you know, being on PB pace by quite a bit is the perfect time to experiment. Right? That's also why we run out of there rather than remember to teleport. And there's some time. Oh, let me do this first. Then we'll talk more. So there are some time saves in here that I'm intentionally not doing. Like once you visit the Maiden Husks, you can actually just teleport back to Round Table and save some load time. But, like I'm intentionally not doing that. And the reason I intentionally don't do that is if I ever get to the point where that can push me over a PB, or not a PB, but like, I don't know, overtaking like Julius as having the top Iron Ball run, I would absolutely do it for that, even though I would hate myself afterwards. Forgot to sell. Cool. We're gonna be a little lower on level. But in a normal run, I do not want to make that part of what I have to do for a PB. Because I find it tedious. It's the same reason I don't do the loading trick on Sites of Grace. How many runes did I miss on this? 1 level's worth. That's fine. Yeah, we'll go with that. Just kind of like how I keep in my back pocket, not actually using the save organizer or the practice tool. So if I really am like, hey, I need to go do the equivalent for this game of Goku and Vegeta going into the hyperbolic time chamber, like I can do that to start training and getting better faster. Like I can do that and just, keep it in my back pocket. But instead, I'm just too dumb and run through the whole game doing full runs over and over without any sort of setup for these things. The closest I ever get is manually copying my saves. And I only have a couple of those. I have one at right after Morgott, and I have one at Malenia. And those are the only 2 like extra save files that I have. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like, how would I want to... What sort of training would it be? So I guess like the maybe doing it this way is my version of Saitama's training, where he's doing a, by human standards, a pretty, like, intense training regimen, but people actually do it in real life for exercise. One Punch Man Saitama. However, in their world, it's like a complete joke of an exercise. The guy runs like 4 miles a day or something and does 100 push-ups and 100 squats. I think it is. I don't remember entirely. So this is like my version of that, and I'll eventually get good. I will eventually get competent. No, how do I want to phrase this? I will eventually get a little better. There we go. I only grabbed that Site of Grace right there for safety, because I know what I am capable of messing up. I will, however, sit at the one outside of Fire Giant. I know I skip it sometimes, but I just want to level. That's why I ate that rune as well. I still feel like I'm down a level or two, but it's not too important. So Naruto Sage training is if you have someone who's like really good at the game sitting there and coaching you, while you're also doing like the stuff Gloom Shadow does, where she's playing multiple copies of the game on different controllers. And then you're like, you know, I guess in her case, it's like not really a clone, but it's still like, you know, playing multiples. So that's what it is. Like, she's eventually going to get to the point, not officially, but like really, she's good enough. She'll get to the point where she's going to be playing like 4 copies of Elden Ring at once on like 2 different dance pads and then 2 one-finger runs. And it's all going to be like Sage training. And she's gonna beat like Miss Mika to doing something absurd like that. Guaranteed. And at that point, she's going to be improving like 4 times as fast as like anyone. So like, you know, a couple months after that, Lil Aggie, Gino Machino, all of them, like they're just gonna be like, hey, we can't keep up with this person anymore. Yeah, the whole like twice at once thing, it's insane. I don't know how people can do that. Even just dance pad, I've been like struggling to figure it out. Like I've tried a little bit more Monster Hunter with it, and I'm not doing any of it on stream until I kind of can at least move around competently, and I can't even get that far. But you know, eventually. Maybe what I'll do for dance pad runs, I'm joking with this, by the way, but what I can do is when Civilization 7 comes out, I can start playing that on stream, because normally it's just gonna be like my off-stream game. And what if I play Civ 7, I do a version, like I just play one on the dance pad, go publish it on YouTube, and be like, Civilization 7 on dance pad world's first. There you go. I would collect a very easy world's first, by the way. It's just like a total joke. Which I actually do need to look up the leaders and see if there's any that would be fitting for me doing something just that dumb. I ran off of that at a slightly wrong angle, but it's fine. Oh, we're gonna have to fix our inventory after the chain. I do not have the rituals. Oh, I know. I don't have Radahn seal on, so I need to put that on, and then I need to put on this. We also forgot to do a wield. Yeah, Luminoth, this run has been insane so far. I'm probably going to mess it up. I do have faith in myself that I can do that. But so far we're doing pretty well. Yeah, there we go. Totally I can mess it up. We're gonna die to fire giant. The same thing happened last run. I missed the stagger for some reason. But yeah, we first tried Radahn. What else did we do? First tried Radahn, I think second try Golden Shade. No, you didn't jinx it at all. You are completely good. Up through Morgott, I have my fastest time ever right now, actually. So that's pretty good. I would have to look over at where the Hawk is. Let's see. I don't think I'm on my fastest time for the Hawk, but we're close. Okay, it's been a very good run. Regardless of what happens from like this point on, I'm very happy with how this has gone. Oh, am I being trolled by the rock? So close. Oh, did you do the fireballs? Oh, he did. Lucky me. I think the bird just took one for the team. Thank you. I mean, I have been practicing. I think I died on Godric. For whatever reason, I just keep getting worse on him. I also forgot to pick up my runes. So we're down 7k, but that's fine. I definitely, I can go back and see where I'm improving, but I also have a long way to go still in the fights. Some I feel like I just do better on than others. Fire Giant, I think I have down more than any other at the moment. Maybe Morgott, but I don't know, sometimes Morgott just goes weird. Alright, well the missing runes don't matter. We're good.
Eyes well and death. Are you to command?
So yeah, Godric and Fire Giant now are the only two spots where we've really lost time. And we're still ahead on all of them. But yeah, that 1 hour 20-second on rolled medallion is insane for me. I think that's my first, well, only sub 1 hour Morgott, since I time at a different spot. Now, I'm not going to take Torrent off the belt. I feel like if I do that, I'm tempting fate that I'm not going to need to go out and teleport and grab more sleep pots. Which actually reminds me, I should make those here so that I don't have to actually sit at the Site of Grace before him. And so I can just hit it and move. Should be 3 rolls here if I don't mess up. No. I did still roll 3 times. They were timed in a way that I got hit. I'm hoping we can get this run through Malenia tonight. I need to get more sleep, unfortunately, but at this point, going through this run unless it fails somehow. And I'm just going to deal with being a zombie tomorrow as well, but I took Tuesday off, and it's a holiday weekend, so it'll be a nice 4-day weekend to sleep. Or play Elden Ring. So, something I'm not sure of, I have started jumping on the second window, but everyone who jumps from up top, I always see jump on the first window. And I haven't figured out any sort of timing reason why people do that. So, if you've been back and forth to the kitchen, are you cooking something really good tonight? Oh my god. The one time I forget about baiting it out, because I don't think I need to, and that happens. Now I have a giant arrow sticking through my head. And it almost knocked me off the platform, too. That was... I now have a new fear of ways I can die in this. Thank you, game. That is exactly what I always wanted. Alright. A little over an hour later, and we are back to these jerks. Come on, spawn please. That hit him? It did not. That's too bad. There we go. One jerk down. This is why we have extra resources. Alright, more new fears for the ways this can go wrong, by the way. As I was saying, all right. We also burned 5 right there, I think. I have to kill the one that dies first. Like, whichever one I sleep first, I have to actually kill first. That is disappointing, by the way. Also, look at the time save it's saying for that segment on Fire Giant. Now it's with a death, so I must have had a really bad run on the PB. Which is nice that that one was still bad, but, you know, so much better than the PB because I have real time save potential here. Or at least doing it well means I'm not in as bad a spot right here as I could be.
Never safe.
Until I misclick, right? This one. Purchase those.
Have a safe.
Alright. We'll go through this side since it is, like I said, it's a better start. It's the same as what I just did, but it's like an actual fog door to where I went. It does suck, though. There we go. Oh, shit, I misclicked. And it didn't hit him. That is so weird. We'll use it here. I think I did correctly. Oh, I did just make a mistake right there. We'll try and try and salvage it. That's gonna close for one kill, but I think we're okay. Until they revive on me right after they die. Oh, we got the wrong one. We're not okay. There we go. Now we're okay. Never mind. For my last heal. Okay, we have to do something really risky. I hate doing this. Got it. Well, not as ahead, but that could have gone so much worse. All right. We are in the perfect spot to lose to Malakath now. I'm pretty confident in my bird skip, so I don't think I'm going to be messing this up. But I am going to send the elevator down just because I don't have total confidence. Also because I said I feel confident in it, like, you know. That's sort of the way my luck goes. So I should not be like... I should not truly believe in my ability to do bird skip. Oh, didn't actually want to sit there. I want to go back and upgrade my weapon. So we're upgrading the weapon, then we're gonna level as much as we can. We're gonna sell our runes. And then we're going to go do bird skip. And then we get through there, we do malformed dragon sentinel. And then we do Malenia. 10 of these, and looks like 11 of these today. Go to the smith, we will sell our runes to him and upgrade our stuff. Also, I do kind of hope this is a PB now, even though I did still promise to eat a dog treat on stream when I PB. I'm really not looking forward to doing that, but at the same time, I also kind of want that god skin in my PB because there's so much potential for a time save there. So, despite the dog treat, I am doing my best to not throw. Like, oh, I was supposed to level there. I swear I'm not trying to throw. Alright, we're a little short on runes. It looks like, though, if we don't lose anything... oh, why is... Again, not trying to throw, just mouse cursor things. Tree Sentinel, Dragon Sentinel. Whatever that guy's name is, will level us. So we'll get actually 1 point of vigor by the time we hit Malakath. Oh. I want those 22k runes. I thought they were going to be below the rooftop. I didn't see that they were dropping up here. Because usually they drop on the slanted rooftop. There we go. The part that I never mess up, we've gotten through. And now we need to get through the part that I always mess up. Which includes waiting a moment to send the elevator down because I have no confidence in myself. And sneaking up on this guy because I still don't feel confident in being fast enough on this that I can ignore him. Alright. The setup has not failed yet if I quit out right here. The reason I do it is sometimes like you jump and you hit like this weird animation where you slide off. When I've done a quit out, every time I've done this, I have not had that happen. Cool. We are set up for me to lose bird skip in a totally different way. Like that. Remember how I said I was sending the elevator back down? That's why. I think I've probably lost my runes now. That's frustrating. I very, very rarely actually do mess up that last jump. So it is actually kind of disappointing. Oh, that was a weird spot for the runes. Anyways, quit out again for the setup. And then let us try this again. Oh, I didn't want to sprint there. Okay, I'm good. There we go. I usually don't mess up that last one. I mess up the first one going down onto the ledge. Like, honestly, every single practice attempt, I've got to be like 5 or 10 to 1 in favor of like messing up that first one instead of the last, which is funny because most people mess up the last one. But I'm just talented enough to mess up the one that everyone knows how to do correctly. Oh. Speaking of, I almost dropped off in the wrong spot. Okay, we do have our physics, so we should be good. I do take a little bit of a time loss on this guy. Well, I take multiple time losses on this guy. One, actually just killing him in the first place. But two, the way I do this with multiple run backs. And it's because I end up using the physic and stuff. And Malenia just scares me when I use iron balls. That's honestly all there is to it. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what happened there. I almost never, like, die on him. Got plenty of damage. I don't understand what went wrong there. Although I do know that had I not been wearing the robe, I would have won. He had so little health. What happened there? He was actually going to die in one hit, fewer than normal. I wonder if he was out of his stagger on hit number 4, right there. That might have been what happened. I don't know. Oh, we don't actually get bigger points, but we do have our strength maxed, which is always nice. All right. I have not done Malakath with the bird since, well, let's see. Last week I was trying alternate strategies, so it has been 2 weeks since I've done this. Which means we are in a perfect position to mess this up. Just like usual. Slightly different buff routine on a first attempt, because we get time here.
Death. I will not have it stolen.
So close. There we go. Phew. There's one down. I'm so glad there's not a heart rate meter for me right now. First attempt, though. I'm happy with that, and hitless. Although I think he one-shots again any hit. Phew, I need to calm down after that. Only one real roadblock, well, 2 roadblocks. I'm not ruling out losing a run to Gideon yet. Because it has not happened yet, which means it will happen at some point. We're not leveling right here, but what we do is we sit at that to refresh our physic. And at some point, like right here, there's no reason not to do it, so I do. Just hit the rune arc. The reason I want to hit the rune arc early On the very off chance that I need the hit points for Gideon, I have them. But in like, you know, you should just not be dying to Gideon if you do your runs over. So, although I'm using the rune arcs are intended for Horaloo, there is really like zero downside to using it at this point. Like if I die on Gideon, runs over, essentially. So it can just help me here, and it can't like actually waste resources. If anything, it can help me save resources. Physic. I've started buffing when I go up this so that I have a little bit less time in Gideon's room. Because I do use the Hawk again for a damage buff. And I'm a little slow on the attack because of the setup, so I'm just trying to like save a little bit.
It's a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne.
I just misclicked, by the way.
I know in my bones.
Usually I have the time to pop 4 runes right here, or I can misclick as well. We also only have 1 to actually pop, so it's fine.
A man cannot kill.
All right, yeah, I don't have anything else. All right, last few times I've done a lot worse on Horaloo when I keep the bird out. I'm better when I summon for the buff and then unsummon. But it also kind of goes... It also depends on his opener in phase 2. Not the first attack, that's almost always going to be the same one, but his follow-up. Depending on which follow-up he does, I can do better or worse. So I don't know how I should do this. What I do know is I should pump as many points into hit points as I can since strength is maxed out. We're not PBing by much right now. I was debating here if I wanted to go back to Round Table Hold and buy the other rune arcs. But looking at the time, I don't think I should. And we're only a minute behind right now. It's not... We don't have a ton of time. I am going to summon the bird, though. I also just messed up a little bit, but I think we're okay. It requires a different sequence on first attempt. Oh, that was so lucky he didn't hit me. I'm dead. Oh, I'm alive. Ow. I do not understand what's going on right now. Okay, that is not the good one. Bird's dead. It's fine though, we might still be okay. Stagger, please.
Tarnished.
No stagger, but the non-charged heavy still got him. We're in pretty good shape. I'm feeling like no matter how Radahn goes now, I feel redeemed for the previous run. Look at that gold. Over a minute. Now I really need a heart rate monitor because I can actually feel my pulse at the moment. I'm like actually excited on how this is going. Just gotta remind myself to calm down. But also, remember we used to have that 139 pace that one day? We just crossed that, so... Also, look at my son's best right now. What the hell? decide here, do I have Ritual Shield Talisman or Crag Blade? One, two. Sorry, I'm trying to actually remember the sequence for this. 3. First try. Cool. Now I just need to not mess up the credits scene. This is a PB if I don't mess up too badly here. Come on, go to credits, please. All right. Maybe manual split at the end. All right, so I actually do have to go to character screen this time for verification. I should, begin journey 2. No, I don't want to, mess up that click. System, you can see my time, quick game.